Good evening, I am the Dreamteam Guru, and tonight I promised that I would do a show with a special guest. By doing this, I've decided actually I'm the special guest and will do the show completely solo. So I won't have the normal banter that I have with Rookie Guru, it will just be me.
Hey. Welcome to another show. I'm the Rookie Guru.
I am Dreamteam Guru, and you can find me on Twitter, but don't forget to put an underscore in it because otherwise you get that other Dreamteam Guru, who's an awesome guy, by the way.
Yeah, well, he's into Dreamteam.
Yeah, and he's a guru.
Yeah.
And we like anyone who's a guru.
Yeah, actually, so far we liked everyone who had Guru.
Yeah. We're going to keep it snappy this week. The start of the show hasn't been, but we can recover from that.
I think so.
We'll start with trades. This week I've made two. I have brought in Sam Darley for Marty Clark. Reason is I think Marty Clark has gone up enough in value, and Darley's about to have that cash injection that we all like from the first year kids playing his third game. Second trade I've made is I've got rid of Magna. Again, I think his price has gone up to as far as it will, or as far as I'm willing it to go. And I've brought in Heath Scotland, so I've got that dual position flexibility. From defender to midfielder. I've already got the midfield forward flexibility, so I'm pretty happy with that coming up to the buys. Have you made any trades this week?
No, I'm thinking this week I'm just going to play it pretty conservatively.
And is there a reason for that?
Yeah, I just haven't really looked at Dream Team all week because I've been busy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Dream Team is
what have you
my
been busy
life.
with?
Oh, it's not really relevant. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not going to make any trades. What I'm thinking is I'll just make sure I've got no donuts and just, and trade for that if I have to, but otherwise just trying not to score zero.
Now, there's an extra special reason why I did decide to trade this week. I am playing Rookie Guru's personal nemesis, Mike. You might remember him from Mike Watch.
Yep.
I remember him from that. Yeah, well, it's more than regular. It's required.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mike Watch.
Yeah, it's a regular part.
Yeah. Now, I actually found Mike Watch. No, I found Mike from Mike Watch on Twitter. He goes by the name of Duck King, and he is a successful dream teamer. He's sitting 4th in the league. His ranking is above mine, and he's a good guy. He likes Dream Team. He comments on your facial features.
Yeah, he doesn't like them.
He might comment on that shirt that you're wearing.
What, this shirt?
Yeah, the one you're wearing.
Yeah. This is a blue shirt, but we've got a little bit of interference you can see on the screen there.
There's a bit... well, from what we could see, at least, there's a bit of a lens
pink.
flare. Yeah. And this looks grey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
and we look white.
Yeah, don't play the race.
Don't. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Retraction. We're not going to recover from that.
No.
Keep going.
Yeah, Mike Watch. Yeah, so I got in contact with Mike on Twitter. We had this conversation. I started it. I said to him, I said, hey mate. I thought that was a good start. Hey mate, think I'm playing you this week in Guru's Last Stand. Could be a classic.
That's pretty cool.
And Mike wrote back.
I'll do his voice.
Just had a look, mate. Should be a cracker of a game. Good luck to you, sir.
Most people, when they do an impersonating voice, change their voice
slightly. How dare you?
Yeah, I just didn't see it there. Yeah. So, good comment there by Mike. It should be a good game, and I've traded aggressively in the hope to beat you. If I don't, I've wasted 2 trades, but I've done them as vengeance trades on behalf of my good friend. Well, my friend. On behalf of this guy, I have done those trades.
Yep. So what are you thinking? Is that going to be enough?
I don't think it'll be enough, but it'll give me a better showing than if I didn't.
Right.
In a normal week, if I wasn't playing Mike, I wouldn't have traded and I would have accepted the loss.
Is this the league that you really want to win in?
It is the league that I'm trying to win, but in that league, I'm sitting top of the ladder. So it's in Dream Team, it doesn't matter if you finish 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, you all get the same chance. So I'm willing to lose a couple of games at the moment because it doesn't matter where on the ladder I finish. I'm playing the same teams anyway.
Gotcha.
So I'm doing these aggressive trades just for you.
Oh, thank you.
Spike trades.
Thank you.
We've got a few questions tonight. Let's go to the one from Heath Freeman 95. He writes to Dream Team Guru and Rookie Guru. I will contribute once again. Haha. Which 2 should I start out of? Do you know that guy's name?
I can't even see where you're looking.
Cangilio.
Oh, Caniglio.
That sounds better than what I said.
Yeah.
Horsley, Shill, and Zorko. Now, as he included you in that question, I think you would be better at answering.
Sure. So, I personally wouldn't include Horsley because I didn't pick up Horsley. I'm the only person in Australia who didn't.
Because you didn't hit confirm.
I didn't hit confirm. Yeah, rookie error. Ha ha ha. Okay, Shield. I would also. Yeah, I think I got Shield.
You've got Shield.
I got
You've
Shield.
got Zorko.
Shield and Zorko
Yeah.
is what I'd go. Got no reasons for it.
Yeah. If you want an opinion from me, I would pick Horsley and Zorko, and I'd pick Zorko as a forward, not as a midfielder, to give you, to mean that you're playing the better midfielders as possible. Yeah. Next question comes from Michael Sims 96. He asks, should we look to have 6 gun midfielders in the next few weeks, or keep the horse there for the majority of the year? I'm going to throw option 3 out there. Keep the horse till after the bye period, then look at trading him on.
Okay, why?
That will give him 2 or 3 more games to go up in value. Sell him when his price is high, bring in a gun, and cruise in the post-buy period back into a really good state to have as many gun midfielders as possible, because they're the ones that score the most points. Rucks, defenders and forwards, most of us all have the same ones because there's only a few that will score high. Midfielders is where the difference is. So not only would I sell him when his price is high, I'd be picking a unique pick. I'd be picking players that other players don't have that are likely to score high. This year at the moment, if it was right now, you'd be looking at Trent Cotchin. He's not in a lot of teams, and neither is Andrew Swallow from North Melbourne. You know why no one has players from North Melbourne?
They're not a very good team.
No one likes North Melbourne. No one goes for them.
So you could get a unique pick.
Yeah. Because the North Melbourne players aren't on anyone's radar. They go
It's an emotional thing.
Yeah.
Silly emotions.
So go for the best North Melbourne player. Next question from Soulshire 25.
I'll read that one out. Soulshire 25 says, at Dreamteam Guru, question for next week. Should I be trading in Isaac Smith? Think he will be a good captain option during the DT finals.
Question for next week. So should I say...
Let's just go with it.
Go for it this week? Okay. Thanks for the question. Isaac Smith could be a good unique pick. Last year he wasn't a unique pick. Everyone had him because he was a good midfield forward choice from Hawthorn. This year his price is probably too high to reflect the quality of output you're going to get for him. Again, he could be a good unique pick like I talked about Cotchin or Swallow just now. But if you did pick him up, I wouldn't give him the captaincy. Give that to your Ablets, your Swans, your Boyds, your Dependleberries, and your Horsleys, if you've got him.
No, shut up about Horsley.
Yeah. And final question from the night comes from DT Pony _Guru. That is a great name.
What qualification do you need to be a guru?
Well, I got mine by finding that particular handle was available on Twitter.
Does the same thing work with Doctor?
Yep, if you can go on Twitter and there's no Dr. Guru, like that's your last name, right? Guru, yeah. That makes you a doctor.
Wow.
That's Twitter. I mean, Twitter is the centre of information.
That's democracy.
Yeah, and that's how good doctors should be chosen on democratic grounds.
Should we read out the question?
That wasn't the question.
What was it again?
That was the question about doctors being democratically chosen.
I think DT Pony Guru had a question for us as well.
Oh, okay. Hey, dudes, got any tips about the upcoming buy period?
I like how you did the voice.
Yeah, that's how he sounds.
Yeah, right.
You know how I know?
No.
I talked to this guy today.
No.
I talked to him.
How?
Well, I started speaking.
Okay, like on the phone.
No, in person.
In person?
Yeah, he's in town.
He's in town.
Not only is he in town, he's in the room.
What?
He's in this room.
What?
Yeah, look up.
He's not there.
Now look at me and shuffle along a bit. This is DT
Whoa.
Pony _Guru. He's on Twitter. Follow him now.
Oh,
But before you follow him, good question you pose. I don't have an answer. Do you have an answer?
Before I jump into it, how are they going to be on the roof? Oh, he was just fooling me. Not hard to do.
Well, I don't have a definitive answer because there's a lot of conjecture about buy periods that are coming up. But I do have a few tips that potentially some people could use.
Not only people, but us.
Dream Team people.
Yeah.
So, one thing which I hope that you would be thinking about already, hopefully, even you, Rookie Guru, is having a good balance in your team already. So you wouldn't want 5 or 6 players from the same team coming up to the buys because obviously that's going to hurt you. I do know myself, I played a team last week that had about 11 or 12 Fremantle players, and I'm not sure how he's going to go and buy.
Wow.
Were there any that weren't playing?
No, they're all playing.
Oh, good.
They're just, yeah.
But
staggering.
one week in the bye period, he is going to be screwed.
He's not going to get the car.
No. he's
Not that week.
No, not at all. So I would be looking at the balance that you have in your team and weighing up how many noughts that you're looking at having in those weeks right now.
All right.
So, also looking at your dual position players and utilising them as much as possible.
DPPs.
DPPs, that's right. And also just reminding yourself that you do have 3 trades
Yep.
every week.
So more trades than usual.
Yeah, you do. So you can keep that up your sleeve as well.
Not up your sleeve, obviously, because that's
Yeah.
a revolving.
I'll get rid of these sleeves.
But if I had an opinion on it, this is an awful shirt. I would recommend that you don't trade in the first week of buy period.
Okay, why's that?
Well, I think if you're trading people into your team in that first week, then you're ultimately damaging yourself because they're going to have a buy in the next 2 weeks anyways.
Gotcha.
So that's why if you have a balanced team and you've got the rookies to cover yourself, and even if you do have a couple of noughts or donuts, then that's okay.
What if you trade in players that have got the bye?
That's a good question. I'm not sure why you would do that. You'd have to have a lot of depth.
It would be to stock yourself up for the next few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that.
Yeah.
You could do that.
I just thought of that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
You can't turn this thing
If
on.
you have enough depth,
I wish I
then
could.
that's a good option because
Yeah.
ultimately you're preparing yourself for the next week.
You're right.
So
But overall, though, don't trade week 1 of the buys.
I wouldn't trade the first week. Well, I'm not going to.
Are you going to?
No, certainly not. I don't have any depth.
It's good.
I've got a bench full of donuts.
You're not in a very good position.
That would be a good hashtag.
In the second week, I think that's where you can start to utilise your trades. And if you have any of the GWS rookies or anything like that, you could start to upgrade them into premium players that would have had that buy in the first week. So
we've both got Shield. We're looking at going a Shield to someone else that's
Scotty
had the buy.
Thompson or something like that from
Yeah.
Adelaide might be a good option.
Yeah.
Boyd, Scotty
Mm.
Selwood, something like that. Dangerfield has been going really well this year, so
Got a cool name too.
potentially him.
Yeah.
Andrew Swallow and Jack Siebel, I know they're from North Melbourne, but they're an option as well.
That's why they're an option.
So you could start to trade some of these guys in and, to cover the guys that are going to be on the bench. So, your Pendlebury's.
Dependable, we call him on the
Yeah.
show, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a very good name. He's
Yeah.
quite dependable.
Oh yeah.
So
why
those
they
type
call
of
him.
guys you can cover while they're on the bench.
Yeah.
And then in the third week, the same thing goes. If you want to make those trades to bring in some gun players, if you've still got any rookies, you can. I don't think you necessarily need to trade in that third week. It's probably going to depend on if you want to win your league or if you want to win the car. But one thing that a few people have been talking about is their back line, considering that teams like Richmond, St Kilda, Carlton, the likes of this have buys that week. And very, very good players like Scotland, Delidio, who else? Goddard, and Hawthorn have that buy as well. So Suckling or Birchall, a lot of people have these guys, and so they might be a bit short in defence.
It's a bit amateur having a phone going on.
Yeah. That's a sound effect that we've put onto the video.
Yes, that's
Do you want to maybe? No. Okay.
We'll just go with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth on the buy.
That was worth more than 2 cents.
What
3 or 4.
Alright,
That's doubly as good. Yeah.
I'm glad that stopped.
Yeah, me too. That could have been annoying.
Well, me talking.
Yeah.
That 3 or 4
Yeah.
cents joke.
Yeah.
That's not too. I had another question about the buys.
Sure.
In the well, it's not really a question. It's more of a point. I really
Do you want me to
talk.
get it?
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on. DT Pony Guru. I'd like to make the point that is so distracting. It's on the cradle, isn't it? Near the bar fridge. Oh, just forget about it. It's really unsettled our target audience, which is Pony. Anyway. Hey, look who's back, everyone.
Hey!
What you missed was me stammering about to try to make an eloquent point, and
Let's
it's
try
been
again.
far from eloquent so far. And guys, this really just highlights what of an amateur production we do. If we had editing software, and if we had better editing software than that,
Yeah. Better hosts.
This section wouldn't have actually happened. Well,
Need the mullah.
yeah, no, don't go into that.
Oh, don't go into that. We don't need the mullah.
We're comfortable.
Don't send us money in the mail
Yeah.
over Twitter.
Yeah.
Good question.
Well, more my point is don't panic trade during that period because the players that you're trading in, you want to keep for the rest of the season. So the players you're trading in, you want them to be available during DT finals, and they want to have job security, not just because they're playing that week. So, I think there will be a lot of panic trading coming in the next few weeks. I'm going to jump out of it. I'm taking your advice. I'm not trading next week at all, no matter how many donuts I've got, no matter which players are going to jump up in price that week. I'm not touching them next week. So if you're playing me next week in the league, I'm giving you the pass.
Free shot.
Cool.
I like it.
Well, I think that was, apart from the phone call bit, I think that was a very good segment, and I'd like to congratulate DT Pony _Guru for making his debut in this cinematic format. I'd also like to point out your shirt again.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks pink on the screen.
Yeah, it does. And yeah, as I said, give Pony a follow on Twitter. He doesn't say much, but what he does say is worth listening to, more so than a couple of other people that are on screen.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck this weekend.
On you guys.
Good stuff.